Is Israel Adesanya, 20-0. He's high. Well, you guys can see all the stats right here. But this man right here, he's fighting Jan Blachowicz, Polish power, the best at light heavyweight, the champ, not the champ, but you know what I'm saying, the champ at 205. Israel Adesanya is fighting Jan Blachowicz. But the thing is, I find it very, very disrespectful that this man coming up from middleweight to 205 is the favorite. And especially considering the weight difference. He's only 200 pounds. He didn't even come in at the light heavyweight limit. The man's an overbearing middleweight. He's not a fucking light heavyweight. He had no business coming up in there fighting Jan Blachowicz, and he knew he was going to lose this fight, but he did it anyways because he wanted to be seen. You know, Israel Adesanya is a bit of a attention seeker. He's an attention-seeking little... I don't know if I want to... But the commentators during this fight were on Israel Adesanya's dick. Let's be real here. The whole fight, these motherfuckers were talking about, oh, the feints, oh my god, Israel Adesanya is fainting so hard. Jan's biting on every single one of these feints. Come on, man. This motherfucker didn't win no fucking fight. He lost every round. He lost all 5 rounds of this fight. He didn't even win a single round, and dude got fucked up and beat bad. He lost the last 2 rounds based on the takedowns. And the first 3 rounds, Jan Blachowicz took 2 of them. Okay, fine. The first round, I don't even think the first round is Israel's is for Israel. I'm only giving him the first round because he was a middleweight champ, and I don't want to see him go out like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him get spanked like that though. Like, dude, you got fucked up in this fight. You got ground and pounded too in the 4th and 5th. I'm gonna show you guys everything that happened, but the man got fucked up in this fight. Real bad. Alright, can we get to the fight? Because I don't really give a fuck about the intros, man. That shit is like a waste of time. Shit. Damn. Israel doesn't even want to look into his eyes, man. Looks like he's scared. Look at his eyes right there. They're closed. Look at Jan's eyes. Jan's eyes are open. He's confident. He knows he's finna beat this dude ass. And then just look at the size difference too. I mean, this looks like a little boy fighting the dad. Looks like the little boy fighting his father. You know, it's like the dad is Jan Blachowicz and the son is Israel Adesanya. I mean, I know he's a broken native. I mean, he got beat bad by Jan Blachowicz. You know, he got broken in this fight. He didn't get finished because Jan didn't want to put too much didn't want to go too much on the ground and pound in the last 2 rounds because Israel might get back up. He wanted to secure that victory, you know. Yeah, he wanted to secure the victory, you know. And there's really no... This motherfucker ain't shit, dude. Israel Adesanya ain't shit, dude. I light heavyweight, that motherfucker ain't shit. He talks about fighting John Jones, but this motherfucker had no chance of beating... He had no business being in this ring. He didn't even deserve a title shot against Jan Blachowicz. What did he do to deserve a title shot at light heavyweight? Glover Teixeira should have been the one fighting for the title here. Shouldn't have been Israel Adesanya. And I know. Jan Blachowicz said that Israel, okay, he's one of the best, you know. He should get title shot. But come on, man. This motherfucker coming up from middleweight. He's a good middleweight, one of the best at middleweight. You know, that's undisputable, man. I can't say nothing about that. That at middleweight, Israel's one of the best. One of the best. But fucking Snapchat. But at light heavyweight, this motherfucker ain't a light heavyweight. He's a middleweight. He's small as fuck. Look at him. Looks like he's a tiny dude fighting some big ass Viking motherfucker. Damn, this motherfucker, look at the size there. I'm like, Holy crap. I'm already seeing through their bias right now. You know, Joe Rogan is just talking about how, oh my god, Israel Adesanya is this elite striker. Oh my god, Jan Blachowicz is started to fall for those fits. The fight just started, motherfucker. It's like 1 minute into the fight. What the fuck are you talking about, motherfucker? Ain't nobody even thrown no punches. Okay, Israel landed a couple leg kicks, but it's the first minute, motherfucker. We got time still to fucking fight. Still 4 minutes left in the round. Shit. I'm starting to get pissed off watching this fight. All I'm hearing is Israel, 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 Israel. Why are you guys not acknowledging Jan Blachowicz's work? He's throwing a right hand, he's landing it. He landed the counter. Joe Rogan says nothing. He's just talking about Israel, Israel, Israel. Is this the Israel Adesanya show, man? This motherfucker losing the fight and he's getting fucking praise and shit. What the fuck? Damn. This motherfucker's on his dick. They say that he's biting on the feints. He's checking every single one of those leg kicks. Every single one of those leg kicks that Israel's throwing, the lead leg here, he's bringing it high and checking them. What are you talking about, Joe? You should know more. Joe Rogan should be, he knows what he's doing. He knows better than this. This motherfucker been calling fights since the inception of the UFC, man. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, Joe. It's not always about Israel Adesanya, man. It's about Jan Blachowicz too. The man's the champ. And not just the champ. You know, those credentials mean nothing when you're stepping into the octagon and fighting. But at the same time, you gotta look at the body of work that's happening right here in front of you. And what's happening right here is Israel Adesanya is throwing leg kicks. Jan Blachowicz is checking those leg kicks very well. He's countering off those leg kicks. He is biting on those feints. That's true. I agree. But Israel's not doing anything to capitalize on those feints. So, I mean, those feints mean nothing. And it's like, Joe is like, oh, this is a game for Israel Adesanya, and he's falling into the trap that other fighters do. What do you mean? What are you talking about, dude? Like, you are not a good commentator, Joe Rogan. I'm sorry, man. I mean, I think the game has evolved now. We should get some fresh new commentators in the booth. I like DC. He's being a bit more honest. He was trying to be a bit more honest, so I kind of like DC. I think DC is a good commentator. You know, he's kind of being polluted by Joe Rogan, but Joe, I don't know what Joe's doing here, man. It's like, dude, you keep talking about Israel, but the man's fighting Jan Blachowicz and you're not giving him any credit. It's like, damn, these motherfuckers ain't shit, dude. He just lands a left hook and then he just landed a left hook right here. He just landed a left hook and then Joe's talking about he is getting outstruck. He's losing the fight. He's getting beat by an elite striker and a kickboxer. He shouldn't be trying to stand in front of him. He's winning the round. What are you talking about, Joe? You fucking ingrat. He's winning the round right now, dude. Man, these motherfuckers ain't shit. These commentators ain't shit, man. He just landed a left hook and you don't want to acknowledge that? You just want to talk, man, this shit is bullshit. I think I'll mute the commentating. I don't know, man. I think I'll mute it, man. This shit is fucking annoying. It was clear who won the third round. Blachowicz won the third round. Clearly. The clinch work, and then the counters, he was throwing a lot of left hooks. He was landing those left hooks. Israel was throwing a lot of leg kicks that were being checked, so those leg kicks didn't really do much. That's it. I mean, Israel didn't really land any punches here. He didn't have any concerted attack in this round. Blachowicz won that round, so 2-1. So now, so far, it's what, 29-28 to Blachowicz? Now there's still 2 rounds left in this fight. Oh, with the takedown in the last 3 minutes of control, that was a clear round for Jan Blachowicz. So now we're going into the 5th round. It's 3-1 in my opinion. 3 rounds to 1 for Jan Blachowicz. Blachowicz has already basically won the fight. Unless Israel Adesanya gets a knockout or he gets a 10-8 round. Even if he gets a 10-8 round, he still loses the fight, you know. So Israel already lost the fight at this point, you know, but obviously, you know, we got to see the 5th round, but that was a very, very dominant round for Jan Blachowicz. He secured, even the fucking commentators that were biased had to give him credit there, because those motherfuckers had to say that he won that round. There was no way Joe Rogan could say, oh, Israel's doing well, but no, he's not, man. He's losing the fight, but we'll see. So the end of the round, the end of the fight, my scorecard says 40 points, then 49, yeah, 49, 46 for Jan Blachowicz, in my opinion. 4 rounds to 1, Jan Blachowicz. The last 2 rounds were certain, 100% for Jan Blachowicz because of the takedowns and the earlier work in the round. And if you add the takedown, that's a secure round for Jan Blachowicz. It looked like a little African kid getting beat up by a white dude, man. It looked like racial abuse. I mean, shit. This motherfucker got his ass beat, man. This motherfucker got beat up bad. For real in this fight. He got beat up real bad in this fight. He needs to think twice about fighting John Jones now. This motherfucker might get his ass beat bad by Jones. I think Jones might submit him in the fight. Could knock him out, ground and pound, finish him on the ground. So Israel, don't go back to light heavyweight. You don't belong at light heavyweight. You're middleweight. Stay at middleweight, man. Stay down there, bro.